Hey everybody, this is Drew Kaplan, Star Wars Maven. I'm very excited for another book review session, and today we're discussing Queen's Peril. It comes out on Tuesday, and this is an advanced review copy that I've got, so I don't know what the final cover will actually look like, but I finished reading it, and I gotta tell you, I'm very excited about this book, and you should be too, and here's why. I very greatly enjoyed The Phantom Menace, and this book, if nothing else, it sets up the movie. It gives a really great context for the movie, not only taking place before the movie, starting at the coronation of Padmé as Queen Amidala, but even going up to, in, and even after the Phantom Menace. It's really great, and I'll tell you why. E.K. Johnston has a previous book that takes place after the Phantom Menace and really focusing and following Padmé as she transitions out of being Queen Amidala into Senator Padmé. And this book is so much better. First of all, in that previous book, it had a lot of the Padmé's handmaidens, and it had the names, and apparently they had identities and personalities, but we didn't know who was who. This book not only has the handmaidens, but discusses exactly how they got their names, and their personalities, how they even became handmaidens in Padmé's personal service. So this is a really great origin story for her handmaidens, as well as an origin story as to establishing the decoy for Queen Amidala, as we see in the Phantom Menace. So this is really, it's really an origin story of all of the handmaiden stuff, as well as the background for the movie. Now, another thing that we see is also, as I mentioned, picking out the handmaidens, and we get to see Captain Panaka, Quarsh Panaka, picking out the girls who will then become the handmaidens in Padmé's service, and it's really neat to see that. We even get to see a little bit of Padmé interfacing with her parents, even the Naberries, and then we have. So obviously there's a big focus on Padmé, the relationship she has with all her handmaidens, but we also get to see little tidbits of other people, not only Sio Bibble, but also, leading up to the movie, we get a little bit of Qui-Gon, a little bit of Obi-Wan, but a little bit more of Darth Maul setting up this movie, as well as a little bit of Sidious / Palpatine, however you want to consider him. And this is really great additional material to what was in Master and Apprentice, as we saw, which was another book that came out in the last year or so, leading up to the Phantom Menace, as well as, if anybody remembers, the 2017 Darth Maul comic, which is also a nice backstory for Darth Maul. And we also get to see, by the way, speaking of Darth Maul in this book, really him thinking about setting up what will take place, his readying himself for battling the Jedi, which is really fascinating. I will also say we get to see some things for the very first time that we've never seen, especially with teenage girls. So that's some really interesting stuff that we get to see in this book. And I gotta say, great book. I did not care for E.K. Look, E.K. Johnston's Ahsoka was decent. It was a solid book. E.K. Johnston's other Padmé book, I was not such a fan, but this, really great. It really helps significantly in understanding the Phantom Menace, and it's just an all-around good, enjoyable book. So again, thank you so much for watching, and may the Force be with you.